What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the Power Plant event in Pokemon Go to make sure you guys have all of the top tips to help you max out. So with all that said, let's jump right in. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, how are you guys doing on the Power Plant event in Pokemon Go? Because today what we're going to do is give you all the tips. I know I'm a little bit late on this video, but we have Bulbasaur Calm Day going on, and I think that that's really important as well, especially since that this event is going to be a 2-week extravaganza. So I just want to make sure that I got that information to you guys in a timely fashion. Unfortunately, it kind of overlapped with this event, so that's why you're having it one day after than you normally would. And I just wanted to point out that for Bulbasaur Calm Day, I will be at Balboa Park. Not only will I be at Balboa Park, but I'm also going to incentivize some of you guys to come out and play. I will be having a meetup at Balboa Park at the end of the event. So I will be live streaming from 4 to 5 p.m. You guys are more than welcome to play with me during the live stream. And then afterwards, if you guys do want to have any type of meetups, pictures, or whatever that is, we can do that. But here's the incentive. For everybody that comes out, I will be running a contest during that day. The contest is going to include 3 people that are going to be having the top XP games during that day. So you're going to have a screenshot before and a screenshot after, and then I'm going to be able to pick the winners. I will tell you what the prizes are here in a second. Not only that, we are going to have the top 3 people with the biggest shiny counts from the day, the top 3 highest IV shinies, and then finally 2 unique people that are going to win, and it's going to be up to my choosing. This is going to be the people that come out in either costumes or have the biggest unique impact to the day in itself. So we have 11 total codes that are going to be going out in the game, and on the codes you're going to receive 3 incubators, 2 star pieces, 3 lucky eggs, and a remote raid pass. So that's a lot of things going on there. Can't wait to see what you guys do on Calm Day. I will be making a separate video for everybody out there if you want to recommend your friends to come out to help get them out there. But I'm excited to give away these prizes, so I can't wait to see you at Balboa Park on Saturday. So with all that said, let's jump right into the video. So we have the event going from January 19th all the way until February 1st at 10 a.m. local time. And then I think that at this point, it looks like since it's at 10 and not 8, a new event might be starting right on February 1st. We have a new Pokemon making its Pokemon Go debut, which is Helioptile. This Pokemon is awesome. It's going to go into Heliolisk, which we will check out in a tip. We're going to have spawns, raids, field research tasks, which we will also check out in a tip. And then obviously, like we did talk about, we are going to have a ability to TM away frustration on a Team Go Rocket event. That is going to start on Monday, January 24th. So with all that said, let's start getting into my top tips, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be focusing around the spawns of this event. So we have great spawns going on here. I absolutely love the spawns. There's some great shinies. So we're going to go over what all of these spawn relevants are. And then we're also going to make sure that you guys know exactly what I would focus on during this event. We have Magnemite, Grimer, Voltorb, Electabuzz, Porygon, Trubbish. All of those do have shinies. And then we have Helioptile, as well as Jolteon and Electrode. So we have Voltorb and Electrode that are going to be out there. And just remember, the Electrode as well as the Jolteon are going to give you a guaranteed 1 Exo Candy per catch and boosted Stardust at 300 per catch for those Pokemon. So definitely catch those when you do encounter them to boost up your Stardust gains. And then do not forget that Trubbish is a perma-boosted Stardust Pokemon. You are going to be getting 750 Stardust per catch on this Pokemon, 938 in cloudy weather. You're going to get 1125 if you have it on a star piece without the weather boost. If it is cloudy weather with a star piece, you're going to get 1406 Stardust per catch. I repeat, 1406 Stardust per catch. So on cloudy weathers, if you're getting a lot of Trubbish spawns, maybe you pop an incense and you're going hard and they're all popping up, maybe a star piece might be warranted for you during that time frame. So just wanted to point that out for you guys to make sure you're focusing on the Trubbish. So as far as these other Pokemon, we have Magnezone. That is going to be a semi-relevant electric attacker, especially in the shadow form for the meta attackers. But beyond that, we don't really have anything else that is super crucial, but we do have some Pokemon that do breach the PvP Go Battle League. We have the Magnezone in the Great League with the Shadows going to be ranked 50, without the Shadows are going to be ranked 72 with Spark, Wild Charge, and Mirror Shot. 100% IV on this Pokemon is going to be a 0-13-15. In the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 93 in the Shadow, 177 in the non-Shadow, so I'm not going to cover this one because of the 177, and since you can't catch the Shadow in the wild, it's not really super relevant on that one. But then in the Master League, 39 for the Shadow and 51 for the non-Shadow, and that's 100% IV. So if you do encounter a 100% IV, it may be something you consider for the Go Battle League, but just remember, it is a Steel and Electric, so it is going to be double weak to ground. And then next, moving on, we have Porygon all the way to Porygon Z, which is ranked 64 in the Master League with the moveset of Lock On, Tri Attack, which is the Calm Day move. If you need it, you're going to have to Elite Charge TM it if you want to use it right now. And then Blizzard on that Pokemon, and that's going to be 100% IVs for that Master League as well. And then finally, we are going to have the Helioptile into the Heliolisk. So in the Great League, it's going to be ranked 518. In the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 396. And then in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 297. With the moveset of Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, and Grass Knot. So unfortunately, this Pokemon is not going to breach into the top 100 in any of the leagues, so it's not super relevant, but it's a cool Pokemon at that. So what I would suggest doing is trying to find as many as possible, catching as many as possible, getting all of the Exo Candy you ever need for that Pokemon. 296 for the regular. If you do want to include a Shadow as well, that'd be an extra 360. And just remember, for the Season of Heritage, we are getting the guaranteed 1 Exo Candy per trade right now. So as far as spawns go, that's everything we have going on, which is then going to lead us into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is all about the field research that's going on during this event, because there are some great tasks in there, and one in specific that I'm going to recommend that you guys do catch and run from to stack up in your field research. We have catch 5 electric type Pokemon, which is going to be an Electrike, a Joltik, and a Helioptile as well. We have 413, 438, and 399 respectfully of all those Pokemon for the 100% IVs. We have walk 1 kilometer for a Helioptile encounter for 399 as the 100% IV. We have walk 4 kilometers for an Emolga encounter with the 100% IV at 700, and that one is only really a 10-kilometer egg Pokemon. So I would suggest, if you ever get that walk 4 kilometers, that you do stack up on that Pokemon, just because it's relatively rare in general, so you might as well stack up on it. And then we have make 3 curveball throws for a Magnemite or a Voltorb encounter, 583 on the Magnemite, and 432 for the Voltorb. 100% IVs, both of those do have shinies. And then we have walk 2 kilometers for an Alolan Grimer or a Trubbish. Both of them do have shinies, great shinies at that. Alolan Grimer is going to be 589, which is a semi-relevant PvP Pokemon. It's going to be ranked 83 best in the Ultra League. For this specific Pokemon, you do need the 0-15-15, so unfortunately from the field research, you can't get it that low, but if you do trade it with somebody that you just made friendships with, like right now, you can potentially get it with a 0 attack and a high defense and stamina to make sure that it does try to fit in there. And then with the Trubbish, the 428 100% IV is not super relevant, but just remember guys, like I talked about, it is a 750 Stardust per catch Pokemon, 1125 with a star piece on. If you do multiply that by 3 for a Calm Day, we're looking at a grand total of 3,375 Stardust per catch on that Pokemon. So every single time you do this task, you run away from the Trubbish when you encounter it. I would suggest giving it at least a red raspberry, preferable a golden raspberry, so that you never have to worry about it running away during the field research encounter. So you are adding to your Stardust goals for the next Calm Day. And then we have take a snapshot of a wild electric Pokemon, which is quite easy. Click the camera up in the corner, you go in, you snapshot that Pokemon, then it can give you either one of 2 things. You will see denoted which Mega Energy it's coming from, 25 quantity for Ampharos in the Mega form, or the Mega Manectric as well. So there's a lot of great field research tasks, but in specific, focus on the Trubbish. That's relatively easy of walk 2 kilometers, and then hopefully you get a 50-50 chance that it is going to be the Trubbish for the Stardust gains, and then you run away from it and it will stack in your tasks, which is a great strategy to increase your Stardust on the Stardust boosted Calm Day of the 3 times. So with all that said, now let's get into my next tip, number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be looking at the raid battles during this event. For the 1-star raids, we have Pikachu, we have Beldum, we have Shinx, we have Blitzel, and we have Klink. All of them do have shinies. Do I prefer to raid for these Pokemon? I really don't. Most of these Pokemon either have Calm Days. The only thing that's in there that's not really usually accessible is going to be Klink, so a lot of people may be wanting that shiny and raiding for it. But also I want to point out that Beldum is a beast. Not only that, it does have a Mega coming out in the future at some point that is going to be mighty monstrous. And then we have the first round of the 3-star raids, which is going to include Scyther, which does have a shiny and it does have a Mega, but just remember, in the 1 and 3-star raids, guys, you're not guaranteed Exo Candy for the first evolved Pokemon such as Beldum, Pikachu, Shinx, Scyther. Then we have Typhlosion, which is a 3rd evolution. This Pokemon's going to give you a guaranteed 2 XL Candy per catch because it is that 3rd tier. Not only that, it's also going to give you boosted Stardust, but I probably would not recommend going after this Pokemon. And then we're going to have Mawile in the raids as well, that does have the shiny, and the Druddigon is going to be in there. Most of these Pokemon are going to switch, but the Druddigon is going to remain consistent all the way until February 1st. If you want to have a look ahead of all the other Pokemon that are going to be switched, you can just check out the graphic right here and pause, but we will cover that in the future. So with all that said, guys, Trubbish is the home run of the event. We have the Helioptile, that is the new Pokemon. Make sure to focus on those. The raid bosses for the Mega is going to be Mega Aerodactyl, and then we also have the Genesect that is then going to get taken over when the event switches over for the second part into the Regite. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun out there. Focus on the Stardust. Enjoy the shinies. There's a lot of great shinies out there spawning in the wild, but most importantly, focus on the Stardust with the Trubbish. So with all that said, thank you guys for tuning in. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.